When we talk about collaboration, again, this is one way that Blended offers something that you might not have seen in a traditional classroom. But what makes this one difficult to think about is that collaboration can be talked about from a technological standpoint or a pedagogical standpoint. So some people might be talking about Skype, or might be talking about Yahoo Groups, or might talk about Google Documents as tools or technologies that you can bring in to have students work in a team to create a document, or in a paired group so that students are maybe giving feedback to one another, something like that. So technology is one thing, and there are many technology tools for collaboration, even class-to-class collaboration with Centra and WebEx and Horizon Live, and synchronous technologies that can get people to hear from an expert, if you will, and to give feedback. But then there's pedagogies, and we can start small. Critical Friend and Web Buddies and Email Pals can give feedback to one another on their class projects, so the instructor is not the only one. And it's a good way to get them started to do collaboration because it's not that complex. It's fairly simple to set up, and people have done it in face-to-face, so it's pretty easy to extrapolate that over to the internet. We get to higher levels, those things might happen later on in the course. You might do a jigsaw event or activity where students read different parts of a book and then summarize it together like I've done in my classes. Or a cross-institutional wiki book or project where students across two different universities or campuses or places around the world might co-design an activity or project that gets submitted to a multiple instructors and evaluated. That requires quite a bit of coordination, a lot of procedural support. It requires maybe some technology training, a lot of patience, but it also has huge benefits in the long run, well beyond that class. So when we talk about collaboration, you have to think about it in a couple of ways. Is it a short and quick activity that's a one-off thing like a chat with an expert and reflections wrapped around it and team discussions? Or is it something much more complex? There's endless opportunities for collaboration, but what it requires is an instructor to plan things out on the front end. Planning skills online are one of the key things to success. There's studies that have been done by folks in Australia at the University of Wollongong over 5 years. They found the role of the instructor shifts online from just a deliverer of content to one who plans, coordinates, moderates, facilitates, and assesses. And really, collaboration gets us into all those hats, which makes collaboration one of the more difficult aspects to Blended, but also one with the most promise, I think, and the one that has me excited.